Now, I know in a divorce that the spouses are typically going to be required to fill out a financial affidavit or some sort of similar document. Can you tell us more about those and how they're used in the divorce?
Okay. Generally, there's two categories. First, there's a typical, if there is a requirement for a particular financial disclosure, the court, whether it be the local court or the overall state law, will have a particular form for a divorcing spouse to fill out. Usually that's going to include assets and debt, usually not a lot of detail, and it may even be less detail than a general financial statement, which is pretty awful. But as well as income and expenses by category. And other states don't have particular forms. So, but you do, in all states, you have to answer the question, whether it be in discovery or on a particularized form. You're going to have to disclose income, assets, debts, and expenses. If you don't make those declarations, how do you settle a divorce? It's daggum near impossible. So there's going to be some sort of financial disclosure along the way.
What happens if the spouse lies on that disclosure?
It depends on whether or not it's under oath. If it's an informal production for a settlement, there may not be a lot you can that a spouse can do to undo it, unless there are specific provisions within that state law about fraud and reliance, regardless whether the statements are under oath. But specifically, if there are interrogatories that have to be answered under oath, they're answered under oath, subject to the criminal penalty of perjury. The other spouse relies on them. There's a divorce settlement, and we find out later and can prove that the answering spouse committed perjury and lied, namely omitting an important asset. Then the divorcing spouse who was defrauded can open up the divorce, and that's very, very key and a very important issue in settlement. Do you have enough information that you can rely on in order to draft a settlement?